So easy to be like, I don't know how to cook healthy. It's so easy to be like, my family didn't teach me financial literacy skills. Like, my credit score is trash. Like, it's so easy to say those things because they are the evidence. Obvious that those things happen to you, but that is not your job to keep like harping on it and talking about it, because at the end of the day, we need to be speaking life. Like, those things are death. Like, sure, they happened, they were bad, but we need to learn how to switch up our lingo. And if we can't switch up our lingo in the moment, we need to just shut up. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So here on my channel, we are all about creating a life you love. So that being said, we're gonna hop into today's video. So today's video is a wee bit of personal. I'm in my season of shut up. Like, legit. Like, if I don't have anything nice to say, I'm not saying anything at all. And I want you guys to think back to, like, on childhood. Like, when you would be in school, teachers would say, like, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Like, I don't think we realize how powerful our words are. Like, I can vividly remember, like, saying things, good things and bad things, and they come true. The Bible even says life and death is in the power of the tongue. So we are literally spewing life or death. So we have to be cognizant of the things that we say. So we should be really aiming to only speak positivity over our lives. And I feel like that's so much easier said than done, especially like it's so good to talk positive about yourself when you up here. But when you down here, you don't want to talk positive. And like, what I'm finding here lately is I'm getting triggered by people who are down here. When in reality, my life is up here. And I feel like sometimes we can kind of get lost in the sauce of talking people who discuss things, and it can bring up things from your past and things like that. And it just creates this negative vibe. Like, and then it sends you down a spiral of all these bad thoughts, and you start spewing negativity over your life. Oh my God, I'm never gonna lose weight. Oh my God, I'm never gonna get a new job. Oh my God, this. Oh my God, that. Or, oh, I hate my feet. I hate my apartment. I hate this. I hate that. Instead of like being positive. And honestly, this is why I say I'm in my season of shut up, because if I can't say anything positive, I need to just zip it. And honestly, I kind of feel like when I was younger, I did suppress a lot of stuff. So I used to be good at just shutting up. But like ever since I started therapy, I started like consistently going to therapy in 2018. I don't shut up. I'm gonna let you know how I'm feeling. But that also is not really, I mean, I feel like it's good to, you know, have a conversation about whatever is going on. But for it to continue to go on and on and on and have no like resolution, it's no point of talking about something that's like negative, honestly. And my fiance, I know he's not thinking about it like on a whole woo-woo level like me, but he says this all the time. He's like, it's no point in complaining about it. Like, he's very optimistic in some ways, like about things like that. Like, he does not like to have conversations if they're not productive and they're not going anywhere. Or like if I'm like, oh, like he might tell me later down the line, like, oh yeah, I was having a bad day that day. I'm like, well, why didn't you tell me? He like, ain't no point of me complaining about something if I'm not gonna change it or if it can't be changed. So it's like that just brings down the energy. And I'm like, you're so optimistic. Because when I'm pissed, everybody gonna know I'm pissed. I'm like, I hate this, I hate that. And it's just like, it works up your nervous system. Like, think about it. Think about the last time you were pissed at somebody or you was triggered by somebody. Like, think about how your body feels. Like, your body literally goes through this roller coaster of emotions because you're triggered. Controlling your triggers might be just to shut up. Like, and it's so easy to go down a path of negative. Like, it's so easy to be like, I had a hard life It's so easy to be like, I don't know how to cook healthy. It's so easy to be like, my family didn't teach me financial literacy skills. Like, my credit score is trash. Like, it's so easy to say those things because they are the evidence. They are the things that happen. Like, it's obvious that those things happen to you, but that is not your job to keep like harping on it and talking about it, because at the end of the day, we need to be speaking life. Like, those things are death. Like, sure, they happened, they were bad, but we need to learn how to switch up our lingo. And if we can't switch up our lingo in the moment, we need to just shut up, because it's so easy to get caught up in the pity party of life. Like, honestly, like when I think about it, when I had thyroid surgery, I just went down a negative path like instantly. Like, and my friend Chelsea, like, she like, girl, just stop looking at other people's stories. Like, stop. That's not your life. You're gonna be good. Say you're gonna be good, and you know it's gonna be all right. And I literally wrote that down in a journal, and I was good. So the thing is, it's like, we have to speak it and we have to believe it. And if you don't believe it and you can't speak it, don't say anything. Just try to learn how to control your mind and shift your mind to different things. And honestly, I feel like that's also easier said than done. If you had a mind like mine, I don't know if this is like a neurodivergent thing, but my thoughts literally would just be going like here, 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 here. Like, I literally could not quiet my mind. And I think that's why I was spewing so much, because I was just like so easily triggered. But like, if you guys don't know, I recently been put on a medication for depression and ADHD. And it has allowed me to slow my mind down and slow the things that I speak out my mouth. Because like, even like, I mean, in a relationship, there is problems, or you have arguments or disagreements. Like, I'm finding myself in any kind of relationship, with my fiance, with my friends, with my mom. Like, I just learned to just shut up these last few weeks, because it's like, I feel like you get a better outcome, because it's like, one, you're not speaking negativity into the air, and then it's gonna prevent them from being so reactionary as well. So like, you kind of get a win-win with the whole shutting up. And it's just like, it's all about simply protecting your peace. So my camera just rudely stopped because my card was full. But like I was saying, like, honestly, I forgot what I was saying. But anywho, I think the bigger thing to kind of get around this year is like just observing. Like, literally, once you shut up, you see so many things. And I just feel like if you're not gonna be positive, like, literally just don't say anything at all. And I think this helps train the muscle of speaking positivity into your life. And it may sound stupid, you may even feel stupid, but like, literally start doing those affirmations. Like, put them on your mirror, put them in the car. And honestly, like, a few years ago, when I would be on my way to the gym, I would listen to affirmations that kind of just made me feel good. And at that point, this was during the pandemic, so everybody was feeling trash. And it was just like, during the pandemic, I really like leveled up my life, like legit. Like, I became a certified life coach. I started my master's program. I started a few different businesses, and it was just like, I was really able to tap into myself by speaking highly of myself, being positive about myself. And it's like, if you look at my past is terrible. My past is terrible. Like, terrible. All the bad things you could possibly think about, I've had a little bit of that in my life. And it's just like, we can't become a woe is me story. And it's so easy. Like, I just feel like it's so easy to, even in the world of like marketing, like, people play on your low points for you to buy stuff. People play on your low points for you to watch their movies, buy their courses. And it's just like, we live in such a sick society, like, when you just think about it. What I want to do specifically for myself is continue to be in my season of shut up. And I also want to figure out how to have a more positive experience around me, because it's like if you're surrounded by people who always talk negative about yourself, it's so easy to pick up on those habits. So like I feel like you should create boundaries even when speaking with people, like, hey, don't talk about yourself like that. Like, let people know. Because it's like, even growing up, I feel like I have very self-critical inner voice, because the people around me have a very self-critical inner voice. And it's like, my whole life I was calling myself fat. And last year was the last year I said I'm not calling myself fat no more. And at that point, I wasn't fat no more. Like this, in the seasons where I'm like, oh yes, this finna happen, yeah. Even if it don't happen when you think it's gonna happen, it still might come around. So what I'm trying to say is, watch your mouth, speak life, try to not be so negative, and just shut up. And it's so hard, like being a girl, to shut up. I don't know, like I'm very sassy. Like I always have an opinion, but just because you have an opinion don't mean you need to say it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this encourages somebody else to shut up, encourages someone else to start to speak life over their life, literally life over your life. Because at the end of the day, God has given you these tools and these gifts, so use them for good. Like if you know for a fact that say in the Bible, life and death is in the power of the tongue, you better believe you better be speaking all life over your life, all good things over your life. Get out the pity party. Bye.